to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts
My head hurts just thinking about it.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way, but what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit froberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, now I understand.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Do come again.
Off to market I go.
What to make of this?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me?
Oh, well, if you do pick some up, you know where to find me.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place was my ears. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Where to now? I'm about. Ready for a break. Got to fix this up proper.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own. It's been a hard day.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
Right you are.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
this!
We have no means of exposing our enemy's weakness.
I cannot fall to prowess.
It's a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. There's still one. Regardless.
The Arisen has a... Put to speed! Focus your strength, Arisen! Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, Let us pass through the gate.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Want some in a real battle? Prove my word. Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam.
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Shan't let them harm you.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
flock of harpies draws near!
Fire will prove effective against this foe.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. Battle continues.
Come back, all things considered.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
The Cyclops! Brave, be on your guard!
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. They are portals of this forest to be employed for our own ends.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
You are onslaught and the behemoth will soon topple.
strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood.
Focus. A moment of precision will spell out doom.
I am well aware.
What does that sound? Fall back!
It's better way we remain here. Seems we've worn out our foe, but we'll not find a better moment. Seize the brute's arm and bring it crashing down. Care to assist?
It's time we made the pact. To inform the people.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
What ought I to do?
Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I grapple you. See?
Well fought, Arisen.
Can all afford to grow overconfident? Our foe is not yet routed.
Come. bad, all things considered.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, She prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Seeing the captain always makes me nervous.
I must remain on my guard, even here.
Picture in the office.
To do about combat training.
Greetings. Little did I expect to find you here. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
I'm sure I can angle this. So right, not blinked once in the last hour.
That is quite the quandary.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Wait for the new equipment.
They'll wish they'd helped when all I serve is gruel.
My wares.
I've an elf dirt and roots make them a mug of ale.
I wonder what rumours the day happens.
Greetings.
To each their own. I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Seems my feet. Go on, have a look.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beast-ring kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed, though it is not widely known among the common folk.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Welcome, good sir. My services lie in the styling of hair and the painting of faces. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Hope to see you again.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
It's on me to bear what young fellows at your neck.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Always a pleasure.
Steady.
I'll have night flares if I let myself worry very much.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
I'll go and open the chest.
I don't know,
Barely scraping by.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
I've been here so long. Well met, sir.
I find any turncoats.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Peruse at your leisure.
That's good enough for all the hunting for one day.